Welcome to the dynamic learning hub of XLR at Andheri East. A prime spot conveniently located at just a 5-minute walk from LIC Andheri Metro. In our journey of over a decade, we have proudly trained over 2 lakh students. We have also been recognized by Deloitte, Silicon India, and other accreditation bodies. Experience learning like never before in our spacious and comfortable classrooms. With high-definition projectors and state-of-the-art acoustics in place, we ensure effective learning even to the farthest point in the room. The hybrid mode is a game changer as you can enjoy the benefits of a live classroom from the comfort of your home. Even if you happen to miss any classroom session, you can still attend the same session with the same trainer at the same time at your convenience, maintaining consistency in your learning progress. Wanna get started? Join us for a demo or career chat over a cup of coffee at our Andheri branch. XLR. We don't just train, we build careers.
Yes, so the collaboration with XLR was an excellent one. We conducted a Power BI workshop with Advanced Excel over a span of 3 days. The workshop was almost 12 hours long in total. Mr. Karthik, who was an amazing trainer, helped the students understand the concepts deeply. I am sure that the students will be able to apply these concepts in their careers as well as their daily lives.
The trainer, Mr. Karthik, was an excellent person where he explained in very detailed manner on how to give great insights using very complex data sets.
So it was a machine learning workshop. We learned a lot from the course and it was a great experience attending the workshop.
The trainer was very helpful. He had a hands-on approach with his teaching and it was fabulous.
This was a great experience for me. So I would absolutely love it if XLR and its team would come again to our campus and conduct more events like this.
was a great course, and it started from basics and took me to a great extent.
The experience of the workshop was really nice. The feedback from all the students was positive. They understood the concept. The workshop was also practical based with some questions. The experience with XLR was very smooth. They helped us in conducting the workshop smoothly, right from the booking of the vendor and deciding the course till the distribution of certificates. In overall, this workshop was a success during our technical fest Atmos, and I thank XLR for being a part of it.
Thank you, Susmita. So, good evening, guys. Welcome back to the session. The day 7 of Student Development Program on Business Intelligence using Advanced Excel and Power BI. Okay, right. So, let's begin with the session. So, before going to start, so we'll do some quick recap of the yesterday's session, what we have covered till now. Then we'll discuss about the agenda for today's session and we'll move on. Okay, right. So, guys, what we have finished till now. So, what we have done in yesterday's session. So, the left part of pivot tables. So, some part of analysis using the pivot tables, like the comparison analysis. Yes, the time series analysis. Yes, and pie chart. Yes, and after that, we have started with the part of Power Query. Yes, what is Power Query? We have discussed. So it's a very powerful tool for organizing transformations. Yes, and if you want to import, if you want to connect with any external data sources, so we can connect with Excel's databases. Yes, we are discussing the cleaning part. especially we are discussing with part, and we have completed. So null values. So up to that part we have covered. Yes. So moving on to the today's agenda, we are going to move through this topic only, that is a Power Query. Okay. Let me start my screen sharing. I hope you are able to see my screen and my voice is also audible to everyone, right? Yeah, guys. We are discussing this part. So Power Query and Power Pivots. And after that, we will discuss some, using Power Query and how can we take pivot tables and how can we do this advanced charting techniques, chart techniques, like how to take the combo charts and how to put the secondary axis and how to customize these themes. Yes, and moving on to this, so we'll finish the part of VBA also. So VBA and macros, we will finish. Okay, right. So let me start with my Excel. I'm going to open my Excel.
Gita, eat.
Yeah, guys, just we'll do so how to open this Power Query. Okay, right. So which data we are using? The specially we are using. Yeah, orders. I have shared this file. I have shared this Excel sheet to your drive links. I hope everybody is able to find that. Okay, right. So moving on to this, everybody, please ready with this sheet. Just one more time, I'll start with how to open this Power Query. Okay, in a glance, I'll explain how to deal with null values. Okay, how to replace the values and moving on to some more concepts from the Power Query and how to merge the two tables. Okay, right. Right, guys. Everybody open. Right. So this is my orders, some orders data set. So here I have some columns, same like already we have discussed with some part of sample superstore, similar to that only. Okay, so these are my column names and around I have 9,994 rows. Okay, then coming to the Power Query. So how to open this Power Query? So everybody click on this data. Everybody click on this data. Okay, so once you click on the data, will you able to see some options like new query over here and from table here? Yes, these options. Able to find this? Yes, guys. So here, what is the new query means? So here, if you click on this drop down of new query, whenever you want to connect from any other sources, like if you want to open your Power Query from the workbook or from CSV or from XML or from text or from the folder. So this is directly from the files. Okay, from the database. Is this possible to get data, or we can import data from the databases? Yes, it is possible. So that is from, we can connect from the databases like SQL Server databases. Okay, then Microsoft Access databases, or else from SQL Server Analysis Server databases. So any database we can connect. If we have access, that means the root passwords and everything, we can connect and we can import the data sets from the databases also. And any other sources? Yes, we have other sources also possible. Yes, we can get it from web, or else OData, or from Facebook, and any blank query if you want to deal with, that also possible. Okay, so here we have we got the data. So we already got the data. So what I'm doing is I'm going to click on my from table. So when directly I'm moving to the from table, or else ma'am, I want to connect from the file. Yes, when you click on the from workbook, so usually it will give you all the workbooks that are available in your local machine. So from that, which data you want to deal, you can deal with. Again, you will get, if you want to open the same orders data from here also, you can open that. No issue, guys, you can open. But already I have opened my Excel sheet. Yes, so directly I'm taking from table. Okay, so everybody click on the from table. Click on the from table. Yes, everybody able to open this Power Query Editor. So on the top side, you can see this Power Query Editor. Okay, as usual, you have some tabs over here. Home, Transform. So home, transform, add column, and the view. So these are some tabs. So this is, right now we are in home. Okay, so what is this close and load? I'll explain. So we have not done any transformations till now. Okay, and so the important points we have discussed. Yes. So if you want to choose any specific column, or else if you want to remove any columns, or else, so we have done, or we have not done this remove duplicates. And so directly we have started with the transformation yesterday. Okay, so we'll start with transformation and show you what we have done from here. Okay, so today what we will do is we will cover some topics like, okay, I think we have done the count rows. The count rows part is done. Then we have discussed with the fill also. Yes, right. So, and group by, yes, we have done with this use first row as headers. In a glance, yes, I'll repeat that. Yeah, in a glance, I'll repeat that, how to use first rows also. Okay, right. Moving on to this. So here, if you observe from the table, what are my headers here? What are my headers over here? So these are my column names. Which are the headers means your column names. All your column names. Okay. So by default, whenever you open your order, I mean the data set, all your column names are reflecting in the header only. But sometimes what happens is it will be in the first row. They will appear in the first row, in this part. They will appear in this first row. Okay. In such cases, we have one option, that is use first row as headers. Use first row as headers. Suppose, let us assume like this. You will get your data like this. That means all your column names in the first row. But I don't want to deal with column names. Whenever I want to do some transformations using the Power Query, I want to deal with data only, not with the columns. But if I choose my filter, your column name also will be selected in that. That label the label will also be considered. So if you want to ignore that, so what I'll do, so just click on this drop down, everybody. So I can use first row as headers. Use first row as headers here. So your entire first row will be moved to the headers position. So your column name, so that simply we can proceed with the transformations. Okay, right. Click over here. And see guys, now all my first row column names are moved to the header position. Okay, so everything is moved to the header position. Got it, guys? So already I have discussed about these queries. If you have any previous queries in your Power Query editor, that will be displayed over here. And query settings, yes, we have not started with the query settings. So what is this special query settings part here is this thing, guys. The query settings here is, see, till now we have done only one simple editing or the transformation. What is that? So the first one is we have demoted headers. So already by default, we got all our column names in the header position only. Yes or no? So for that, if I want to show you this, how the column names, if they are not in the header position, right? So for that, I have considered my column names to the rows. So demoted the headers. Then after that, again, back, I have promoted the headers. That means I have moved my first row into the header position. So what are the queries you have done till now? So what are the queries you have done? Two queries. You have moved your header to the row position and back from row position to the header position. Okay, so what is this query settings and this applied steps means whatever the queries you have applied to your specific sheet, the data that will be reflected over here. Everything will be reflected over here in this part. It will be reflected here. Okay, this is the use of this query settings. Okay. Yeah, guys, if you click on this, yes, you can remove this also, guys. If you click on, it will be removed. Once it is removed, again, see guys, I have removed that. Again, all my column names are back to the rows. See guys, when I have removed that query, my column names are back to my row position from the header to the row. Okay, so this is what your query, that means whatever the queries you have applied, that will be reflected over here. So if you want, you can remove them also. If you don't want to apply specific query, just close it. Okay, guys, see, back to my header position. All my column names are again back to the header position, this part. Okay. Right. So moving on to this, then after that, we have discussed with this null values, right? We have discussed with this null values part. So where we have null values, see here, guys. So here in this column, I have null value over here. I have null value one more here, null value 3 values over here. Okay, so if you want to deal with, yes, we cannot proceed with these null values directly. Yes, we cannot go with the visualizations or the reports. So compulsory, we have to fill the null values with any other value. So before going to do some visualization. Okay, right. For that, in which column you have null values, first everybody select your entire column. First select your entire column. Okay, right click over there. Right click. Okay, right. We'll be able to see the fill option over here, the fill. Able to see the fill here. So what is this fill means? If you want to fill this null values either by the above value or by the below value. Okay, so if you want to fill that values either by the above or the below value, so we'll take the help of this fill up and fill down. Okay, so if you take fill up, what happens? It will be filled the value with the downside value. Okay, if you take the fill down, it will fill that value with the up value. Okay, so I'm taking fill up so that, see guys, so whatever the values here, Claire, okay, and Irene Maddox, and here, so Hoffman. So these values will be filled in the upper position, up. Whenever I take fill up, it will be filled with the downside value. Getting it, guys? So it will be filled with this downside value. Okay. Sorry. This with this value. Okay, right. We'll do that. So I have written with some red mark arrow so that it will be understand. Okay, right. So fill up, fill up. Right. See guys, it is loading from the background. Yes, done guys. See, this value is filled with this below value. This value is filled with this, and this value is filled with this value. And whatever the query you have applied, the transformation you have done, see, be able to see now this value and this value, and the query you have done is reflecting in this query settings. Guys, clear? Yes? Right. So what we have done, so if you want to deal with the concepts, if you want, you can note it down. So what we have done to filling the null values. So one transformation. And moving on to this, we have discussed one more concept, like the date. So I think we have discussed with the date also, right? So what is the date here, guys? So whenever I click on this order date, see all my rows of this data is of timing only, the common timing, that is 12 a.m. 12 a.m. only. But I don't want to show this in my sheet. I don't want to reflect this in my visualization. So timing is common. So what I will do, so right click over here, right click on this. Okay, got this? Then you have an option over there. Change type, change type. So when you change, I want only the date, right? So if you want to keep only the time, you can keep that, but my time is constant. So what I'm doing, I'll just keep it as a date. Just keep it as a date. So my transformation is loading. See guys, I got my only date over there. So why? The time is common, right? So again, it is reflecting over here. It is reflecting here. Okay, done, guys. So, ma'am, only the order date? No, guys, no, not only on the order date. So you can try with any other columns. You can try with any other columns. Okay, so if you want to change all this, suppose I'll right click on the subcategory or else right click on the category. So when you click on this change type, see, by default it is in text, right? By default it is in text. If you want to change that into any other format, suppose text is possible to change like date into any other format, currency, whole number. So it is not possible. What we will do, so we will keep it in the same position. But in the below side, will you able to see that transform? Yes, guys, compulsory. I mean, it is not good to convert the text into any other format like decimals and currencies. But there is a option called the transform. So everybody click on the transform. Click on the transform. So we'll be able to see this belongs to the text. That means if you want to convert that into the lowercase, all the letters into lower, or else all the letters into the upper. So, or else if you want to initial start with your first letter as a capital word, and if you want to trim, if you want to clean, and if you want to check the length, and JSON and XML are the additional points, guys. So if you want to deal with then JSON and XML, those are semi-structured. So we won't mostly use in the Power Queries. Okay. Whenever we deal with specific JSON objects, then we will use that. Okay. Right. What I'll do, I'll try with this, guys. I'll change my everything into the uppercase and I'll check with this. Yes. See, guys, everything is converted into the uppercase. Guys, done. And if you want to just set it back, you can close this. So everything will be back to the normal position. See, guys, you can remove the query over there. What are the steps you have applied? You can remove from there also. Okay. Right. One more thing. Okay, let me start with this. Again, one more time, I'm going to open this, right click, and we'll check any other transformations we have. Yes, trim. Clean trim means we have already discussed in the basic Excel. What is the use of trim? If you have any another extra spaces. So in the starting or in the ending of the text or the name, so we can take the help of trim. But here we do not have any spaces. So you know the length. Yes, I'm going to focus on length now. Everybody right click and click on the length. Click on the length. Okay, just so we'll see what is happening when we click. Oh, guys, so all your names, furniture, so subcategory names are, I mean, the length of every category is now displaying over there. So furniture is 9, 9. So some other category with a 15, 9, 15, 9, 15. The length of your text. The length of your text. Okay, and but I don't want to make it as a length, so I want only the name. So just click over here, it will be back. Okay. Yes, clear, guys. And I think we have done the replace values also, right? Suppose here the country. So my entire data belongs to the country, but I want to replace this with another country name. So everybody first select your column, first select your entire column. Right click. Okay, so just click on replace values. Click on replace values. Right. So what is this thing here, guys? Which value you want to replace and with what value you want to replace? Yes or no? So with which value you want to replace and what is the value you want to replace? Okay. So I want to replace my entire United States. Okay. So I want to replace that with entire data with India. Okay. Then click on OK. See guys, my entire value is replaced with India now. Okay. Right. And ma'am, is only possible to replace entire column? No, guys. If you want to replace any other number values, yes, numerical values also you can replace. Let me show you this on the postal code. Already we have discussed. Okay. So right click and replace values. Okay. And what value you want to replace? Suppose I want to replace 90036. 90036 with some other value like 50035. Okay. So wherever 90036 is there in that particular column, only that value is replaced with 50035. Okay. Click on OK. Guys, see, my value is changed here. My value is changed here. Okay, all the values in the entire column, whenever you find that specific number matching with, that will be replaced with 50035. So not only the entire column, guys, individual values, if you want to replace, that is also possible. Okay, and if you want to remove that, you don't want to make that changes. If you want to go back, simply close your query here in the steps. It will be back to the normal previous value. Okay. Okay, right. Back to the next concept. Right, I'll explain about the split. How to split the data. The new one, how to split the data. Okay, so how to split the data, guys? Suppose here, see in this data, what are my values? CA underscore. Oh, this is hyphen, yeah, hyphen 2017 or 152156, or else you can take any other, the simple, yes. I'll take the customer ID, guys. I'll take the customer ID here. So in which format is your customer ID is looking? So C G hyphen 125220, right? So here, if you want to split your column, if you want to split this, so what is the specific symbol in between we have? So with that specific symbol, we can split our columns over here. Okay, so we'll do that now. Okay, right. Choose, guys. Here I don't have any specific columns to split, so I'm using this column. Okay, so everybody choose your entire column first. Choose your entire column first. Right click. Right click. So there is a option split column. Okay, then so what is these two things means by delimiter or by number of characters? So what happens if I choose number of characters means, suppose I have one category furniture is there, one more category that is office supplies is there. So if I want to split my columns with specific number of characters, 6, what happens is, so my furniture is having, let us assume 6 letters, after that it will split the column. But my office is having, let us assume, only the 5 characters. So it will split after C and E will be separated. Okay. So in such cases only we will use this. Suppose if you have common, if you want to do the common split with the common number of characters, then we will use that. So but here in this column, specially we have hyphen over there, hyphen. So I'm using by delimiter. So you will get this window. Okay. But here, what is my delimiter in between? Is this comma? No. So I can make that. So when you click over here, is this colon? Is this comma? Is this equals to sign? Or is this semicolon? Or this space? Or the tab? So if you are unable to find, so all these are some common split columns, like the between the two text, we will get some common semicolons or equal signs. But here my delimiter is my hyphen, so I want to put that is here. So click on the custom and put like this. Click on the custom and enter your delimiter. Enter your delimiter. Okay, everybody able to get this? Then at the left or most delimiter or the rightmost delimiter or at each occurrence of the delimiter. Okay, so I want it this each occurrence of the delimiter. Okay, so just keep it in this radio button only. Then click on OK. So the transformation will begin. Yes, see here, guys. So previously I have CG hyphen 12520, CG hyphen 12520. Now these two columns are split wherever you found hyphen delimiter. Okay. But this will create your extra column, guys. It will create the extra columns. So mostly when we find this means when we have first name and last names are combined. So in such cases, we will use this. Right, guys, done. Yes, if you don't want to apply these changes, simply click on this X mark, that will be removed. Okay. Clear, guys? Then moving on to the next one. So I'll explain group by whenever we are moving to some merge options clearly. And if you want to rename any column names, or if you want to remove, and if you want to duplicate, and if you want to remove the duplicates, yes, what is mean by removing the duplicates here means, suppose if any value is repeated, if you don't want that specific value, you can remove the duplicates, guys. But if I do this from here, almost I lose my all the rows. So for now, so please don't do that, okay? So for now, for this data set, but usually we will go with this also. Okay, and after that, yes, you can rename your column names. That is possible. Okay, some other names like custom, any name, you can rename them. Okay, that is possible. You can rename your column names. Guys, clear? Okay, guys, moving on to some additional concepts like, so there we have any format. Yeah, format is similar to your upper, lower, and trim only, guys. No extra things, okay? And length is also same. If you want to count what is the length of the text, that is also possible, okay? Then I'm choosing my sales column, it's a numerical value. So what I'll do, I want my sum of sales. So you can find out, do you remember we have done with this basic Excel also? What is the minimum? What is the maximum? What is the sum of the sales and everything we have done? Yes, so if you want to check any one of this, you can go with guys, but it will give you the just simply value over there. So we won't use this especially in this case, but when we want to merge some tables with specific columns, in such cases, we will use that. I'll show you this part before merging. Okay, so before merging, I'll show you this. Okay, so this is very important thing. And now I want to show you, okay, let me show with the filters. Okay. Right, guys. So let us assume I have done a bit transformations using this data. That means fill null values and have done some date formats. Let us assume your data is clean now. Okay, then only it is possible to do some analysis. Okay, now we'll moving to the analysis part using this Power Query editor, then how to get this into the pivot table formats and everything. Okay, a bit important in terms of business analysis. Okay, right. So remember guys, you have your orders data sheet with you, Excel sheet. You have your Excel sheet with you. So there in the sheet, you have one more sheet that is estimated sales. Estimated sales is also there. Yes. So the question is here, what is my question is, so my organization or my company, the client is asking, hey, tell me what is the difference between, so these are my actual sales in the year of 2019, 2020 and 2021. So this is my data right now. And I have some estimated sales of specific year 2022. Okay, I have specific estimated values. Okay, only for 2022 have some estimated sales. Okay, so what I want here is, what is the main variance? What is the main difference between your actual sales in the year of 2020-22 and what about the estimated sales? Okay, let us assume my actual sales is 6,000. Okay, and my estimated sales is, let us assume 7,000. So how much variance I'm getting here to my actual sales and my estimated sales? I have estimated, so I'll get mostly 7,000 in the year of 2022. I'm going to estimate, but you got how much? Only the 6,000. So what is the variance you are getting? Around 1,000 sales, right? So this is called your variance. Okay, this type of variance analysis is very easy when we take the help of this Power Query editors. Okay, now let's begin with this type of analysis. Okay, I have already shared this right estimated data sheet also. You are able to find that beside your orders data. Okay, so let's begin with this. So in this, we are going to cover some more concepts like, so how to filter the data, how to apply specific year of data, and how to do the group by, and how to merge the tables, how to match with the values, how to apply some statistics also, some additional concepts in one single analysis. Okay, guys, right. So I have which year estimated sales? 2022 only. 2022 only I have. So from this year, I want only the specific 2022. They are asking only 2022 sales. What is the difference between the actual sales and the estimated sales, predicted sales? Okay. Right, everybody. So click on this year. A second. Right, sorry. Right, I want which year? Only 2022. So everybody click on this filter symbol over here. So click on that year. Yeah, I'll move a bit slow. This is very important, guys. So how to load this, close and load the data. That is also important. Okay. So everybody, so click on this here. Okay. Which year I want? Only 2022. So first I'll deselect everything. I'll deselect everything. I want only 2022. So I'm going to apply some filter over here. So I'm applying only 2020, 22. Okay. Click on OK, guys. Click on OK. See, my data is filtered and I got only 2020-22 sales only. Only 2022. If you notice, so your entire column is only 2022. Okay. But from here, what I want? Only the sales of the subcategories. They have estimated sales of the subcategories of 2020-22. So right now, what I'm going to do? So I'm going to filter the actual sales of subcategories of the year 2022. Okay, right. After this, once you filter this, will you able to see this group by option in the top side? This either in the transform or in the home. Transform or in the home, you are able to find out this group by. Yes, cross check this, guys. Will you able to find out this group by? Okay, then everybody click on this group by. click on this group by. Yeah, are you getting this thing? This window, you will get this window. Okay, right. We are going to group by what, guys? Tell me. So they have given the estimated sales of subcategory. Okay, so we are going to group them by subcategory only. Yes, they have given the estimated sales. So everybody choose your subcategory. Everybody choose your subcategory. Then what you want to put your new column name, that is your choice, guys. So I want to replace this with new subcategory. New subcategory. Okay, new column name, guys, for the new table, like the new query editor. Okay. So I'm going to group them by subcategory, and I have given the new column name as new subcategory. So which operation, guys? I have already discussed the statistics. We are going to apply some statistics over here. So sum of sales, right? They have given sum of sales. So if they mention what is the difference between the average sales in 2022 and the estimated average sales. So you can choose median, min, max, count, rows and everything. So what I have given with sum of sales. So what is the column name? So subcategory with respect to sales. Guys, we are doing some analysis part, very important. So how we can deal with the real-time data sets also. Okay, everybody got this? Simply click on OK. Oh, got this. I have around 1920 columns and around 9,994 rows. From that, I have filtered out only the year of 2020-22 rows. From that, especially, I want only the subcategory and their sales. Subcategory and only the sales, sum of sales. Got it, guys? So you have huge rows of data. Now, based on your question, what the client wants, we have done with the help of Power Query now. Okay, guys, got it? Right, we are moving almost, we are covering all the topics from one concept. In one concept only, we are moving to one by one, step by step, and we are covering many concepts. Okay, right, everybody got this? For sure. Right. So I want to deal with this data now. So all my transformations is done. Yes, I have applied important like null values and everything is finished, and I have good to go with my data now. So once everything is prepared, now come to your close and load. Close and load. Close and load. Okay. So if you simply click on close and load, so directly it will move back to your Excel sheet and your data will be loaded there. And what is this close and load to? So you will get some options, guys. You will get some options over here. So what is this means? So select how you want to view this data in your workbook. only the connection part, only the table. So I want to view this as a table only. So if I create only connection, I cannot see them in the table format. Okay, and where you want to save this, where you want to load this data in this new worksheet or the existing sheet. So if you want to keep the existing sheet, it will be loaded after 1000 rows. So just keep it as a table and new worksheet. Okay. Right, and we'll be able to see one option, that is add this data to data model. Right, so it is possible when you click this checkbox, if you want to do some any data modeling techniques, so that is also possible after that, once it is loaded to the Excel. Okay, so everybody do this, click on the table, new worksheet, and this add this data to data model. Okay. Okay, then click on load. So I got my new sheet. New sheet. This guys, what all these things means, I have some previous queries, workbook queries, so that also reflecting over here. Okay, no need to worry. Okay, then the quick designs, if you want to do some quick designs, like if you want to change the colors, that is also possible. It's up to you guys. So the format is up to you. So how you want to view your data. So I'll keep red. Okay. Simple guys, done. Okay guys. So if you click on, will you able to see these options, header row, banded rows, first column, last columns. So if you want to go with the total, means the what is the total value of the total row, that is also possible. Not that much mandatory. If you want, you can check that. You can check that. Guys, this is not the pivot table. We have loaded this connection with Power Query. We have not done, guys. We have not yet finished. What we want, what is this data is reflecting here? This is only the actual sales of 2020-22. But what we want, it should be compared, and we need to get one more column over here. That is your estimated sales. So we're supposed to get one more column over here. That is our estimated sales. But where is your estimated sales columns? Did you get any Power Query window here? Power Query Excel here? Right? So for that, see guys, in the downside, I have already given estimated sales, some part of estimated sales. So everybody open this sheet. Everybody open this sheet. Will you able to see this? Will you able to see this sheet? Will you able to see this sheet, guys? Okay. Now, but this is your normal Excel sheet, guys. This is normal your Excel sheet. What I'll do, I'll rename these columns to get the values quickly. Find out this stream. Okay, I'll do it from the transformations. Okay, everybody open this sheet. Then how to move to the Power Query editor for this sheet? Yes, click on data. Everybody click on data. Click on data and how to load this table? From table. Click on from table. Yes, got it. I got my sheet here. I got my sheet over here. Okay, any changes you want to do over here? Any splits or anything, replace values? No, nothing, right? Simply you can load it, but before that I just want to rename these columns. Okay, so this belongs to the subcategory and this belongs to estimated sales. Okay, just renaming the columns. For when we merge, it is a bit difficult to identify which columns we are going to compare. Okay, that's why I'm renaming these two columns. Everybody do this. I'll wait for 30 seconds. Quick, just do it quick. Done. Right. So how to do this? Click on directly. You can close and load, guys. It will open in the table only. Directly, it will open. See, guys, this is my new sheet. This is my sheet 1. This is my sheet 2. So this is my original Excel sheet. So I cannot move this table into this orders data to compare my actual sales and estimated sales. So what I have done, so I took only the subcategory from this sales, sum of sales, and I have done with this, loaded with the Power Query. And I have done with this estimated sales and I have loaded with this Power Query windows. Okay, and if you want you can rename the sheets. You know how to rename the sheets. Okay, so let me take the actual sales. Okay, guys, so whenever you open the sheet, did you get something? Are you getting this workbook queries over here? Are you getting this workbook queries over here? Yes. So which two are the sheets you have done now? So this table 1 of 3, and see here, whenever I click over here, what are the table names, guys? You need to identify these table names. You need to identify these table names, guys. So which two column, which two tables? So table 1 of 3, table 4 of 3. We are going to merge these two tables. We are going to merge. We are going to merge. I'm repeating, we are going to merge the actual sales with the estimated sales. Okay, so I'll keep it here. So everybody done here? Yes, got it. Right. See, guys, which two tables you are going to merge. First, choose this table, first table or second table. Right click over there. Right click. Right click. Okay. Will you able to see the merge option? The merge. Will you able to see the merge over here? The merge. Here, will you able to see merge? Click on the merge. This window will open. Okay, right, tell me which two tables you want to merge. Which two tables you want to merge over here. So already I have selected my table 1 of 3, but I have to select which table here, guys? Table 4 of 3. So where is your estimated sales? See, this is my actual sales. This is my estimated sales. So this is my actual sales table. Okay, and here is my estimated sales table. So you have to choose them carefully, guys. Where is your loaded two tables, estimated and actual. You have to be careful. Okay. But see, is your OK is enabled or disabled, guys? What is happening with your OK? This is still disabled. Why? Ma'am, we have two tables. We are going to compare. We are going to merge two tables. But why still it is OK and is disabled? Yes. Right. So if you want to get it highlight or enable, what you are doing in the both original, that means the or two tables merging, the columns and the rows should be matched. The count of rows should be matched, not the columns, guys. The count of rows should be matched. For that, what I supposed to take? So just click over here in this data. Click over here, the first data, you have to highlight that first. So highlight that first. Okay, and select the same number of columns from the both visible tables to continue. So we have to select the same column names from the below table also. Then it is started evaluation. Is both rows are matching? Yes. So in my actual sales, I have 17 rows, and in my estimated sales also same columns with 17 rows. Both are matched. Now see, your OK is enabled. See, your OK is enabled now. Got it, guys? Everybody? Then simply click on OK. We'll see what is going to be happen. Oh, again started. Oh God, we got again back to the query editor. Again back to the query editor. Yes. But see what is happening again here. Your column values are, it is showing why table is supposed to get the estimated sales over here, but we are getting only the table. Yes, then how to get these specific values? Okay, just simply click on this drop down and select which column you want to apply. So already we have subcategory label names are there. So exclude everything. Click on estimated sales. I'll repeat that, guys. Once it is opened in the query window after the merging is okay. Once you click on okay, again it will be back to your query editor only, guys. So if you want to do any other transformations, again we can do this after merging also. Okay, right. I hope you are able to understand how we are merging the two tables. So it is possible in real-time data sets also when you are dealing with the real-time analysis part. So some rows will be in one sheet, some rows will be in another sheet, so that we can take the help of this Power Query. Then we'll do some quick transformations and we can merge the tables. We can merge the sheets. Okay, right. Click over here and select which columns you want to compare. So I want only the estimated sales. Click on the estimated sales. Okay. Click on OK. Oh, got it. See, guys, I got this is my actual sales and new column with estimated sales. Okay. Then you can rename them. So actual sales. estimated sales. Got it, guys? Okay, then you got the variance, right? So what is your actual sales and your estimated sales? So how to go back, how to load this? Close and load, close and load. Everything will be opened in again back to your normal Excel. Okay, so it will be opened in normal Excel only, guys. Now you can apply some themes, designs here. It is possible. You can apply. Everybody got this? For sure. Shall I proceed? Okay. See, guys. When you click on this option, everybody will be in design. Just click on to the design. Now we are going to do some analysis using. So everything is done right. I want to see the visualization. What is the difference between the actual sales and the estimated sales over here? Okay. So everybody just just click on any one of these cells and will be able to see the design. You are in design cell. Yes. When you are in design cell, will you able to see summarize with pivot tables? Summarize with pivot tables is there. So everybody able to find out this when you just click on the design and summarize with pivot tables. Yes, got this. So click on this pivot tables. Oh, again back to your pivot tables concept. See guys, your entire data is selected. Yes, yes. So now we are going to open. Already we are familiar with the pivot tables. Yes or no? So your entire table will be now in pivot mode. So click on OK. Yes, back to my pivot table. Back to my pivot table. Okay, right. Which parts we are going to summarize, guys? Your subcategory. Just choose your subcategory. Okay, choose your actual sales and choose your estimated sales. Choose your estimated sales. So guys, here you have decimal points. Here you don't have any decimal points, right? So just you can go with the number format and remove the decimals. Okay, click on OK. So both will be in normal without decimals. Okay. So how many steps we are covered, guys? First, we have considered one sheet. We have done with filtering of 2020-22 of actual sales, and we have grouped it by subcategory. Then after that, we have estimated sales. We have loaded with Power Query. After that, we have learned the merging of the queries, merging of the two Power Query connections. And from there, we are again moved to the pivot tables to summarize or to analyze. So how much big it is, right? The process is a bit, you need some practice and just go through the recorded video one more time if you miss any point, okay? No issue. Right, everybody in this? You got this. If you want, you can change it into the percentage, but I don't want to change them into the percentages. Just I want to know the difference with the visualization part, okay? Right, just go to your insert. Go to your insert. Okay, click on the recommended charts. Click on the recommended charts. Click on the recommended charts. But here, see guys, we have already done all these things with the pivot table, but we have not done the combo, right? So what is mean by combo? What is mean by combo means in one visualization, we are able to see two types of charts. Suppose we have bar chart and the line chart, right? So if you want to see the two types in one sheet, that means in one visualization. So okay, click on the combo, guys. Click on the combo. We are going to learn one more thing, the secondary axis here. The combo, that means the dual charts and the secondary axis concept from this. Okay, when you click on the combo, we'll be able to see how it is going to look like. One is bar chart, one is line chart, the dual charts. Yes or no? Then, but here, both values are considered only on the one axis, one y-axis. But I want to put my line y on the secondary axis. So when I click over here, see, you need to observe these changes, guys. See, is I have any specific axis here, secondary axis, I have only one axis over here. And the two, this is my as usual x-axis, this is my y-axis, but both sum of actual sales and sum of estimated sales are on one axis only. But I want to put my estimated sales, that means the line chart onto the y-axis. What I'll do, see guys, whenever I click here, so is I'm getting any, so this is my right color mark, I have got one more axis. So if you want to put any secondary axis, it is possible from the combo charts. Okay, everybody do this quick. Okay. Then click on OK as usual. Click on OK. Got it, guys, everybody? So one is the bar chart, the other is the line chart. The other is line chart. And where is your secondary axis? The right side is your secondary axis for the values representation of lines. Okay. And if you want, you can switch on the data labels. Yes, guys, here is your data labels. You can do the quick formats, that is up to you. Okay, guys, done. Right. So what we will do is, how to get this difference here, how we are able to find out for one value means you can filter out, guys. So when you click over here, first deselect everything, then I'll choose any one from this. Let me take the chairs. Okay, click on the chairs and click on OK. Yes, see guys, I got only chase values, only the chase value. So your green is representing your actual value, your green is representing your actual value. Yes, and this is estimated. Got it, guys? A bit clear now? So you can give this representation to your clients so that they will understand. Okay, so you can choose n number of whatever you want to represent. You can click over there using the filters, or else you can select all and click on OK. And from here also you can choose that. From here also you can choose that. That is also possible. If you want to move, if you want to sort them, you can do that, guys. Sorting is also possible. This is also possible. The sorting, that means largest to the smallest, but it will overlap a bit. Here, everybody able to follow this? So how many concepts we have covered here? So how many concepts? So we started with the Power Query, how to open the Power Queries, editors, and some transformations, replace, remove, split. After that, we have applied some filterings, group by. Yes, how to close and load the data to the Power Queries. Then moving on to the merging of two tables. Then after that, how to analyze and how to convert this pivot table, Power Query editors to the to summarize with the pivot tables for the analysis. Yes, we have, if you want to do the analysis, compulsory, they should be in the pivot table format to get this visualization. Okay, moving on to the summarization to the pivot table. From there, we got the visualizations. In the visualization also, we have discussed the 2 points. One is how to get the combo, that means the dual charts in one visualization, and how to put the secondary axis also. Okay, how to set the secondary axis. So in real time, you will deal with this type of transformations using the Power Queries and merging of two tables. Yes, and you will give this representation to the client. So from that, they will take the data-driven decisions further in their businesses. Okay, guys, clear? Everything is clear regarding the Power Query, and moving on to the concepts and transformation till to the visualizations. Okay, the advanced concepts. See, guys, how much time it took. Okay, and so just go through the recorded video one more time to get more clarity on this. Okay. Right. So moving on to the next concept. Okay, then. So advanced secondary access, charts, themes, styles you can change. And moving on to the next concept for the day 7, that is our macros and VBA. Okay, right. So I'm going to close this. I'll just save the file. You can click F12 to save as, or else you can simply press already saved, Control plus S. Okay, save your files. Okay, I'm going to close this. Okay. Moving on to the next concept, macros and VBA. Okay. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm going to open the sheet, okay? Let me check with for what are the sheets for VBA. Okay. So I'll upload in the drives, okay? VBA sheets. Yeah, I'm going to upload the sheets in your drives, guys. Just give me a second. Yeah, guys, I have uploaded these two sheets in the drives. So I'll highlight them. What are those two sheets? So this file for the basics and this file for one example, the use case like. Okay, so just download these two files. Okay, yes, the moving on to the concept. First, let me open any previous existing files. Okay, I'll take previous employee data table or anything, guys. You can choose any existing data. Anything, you can choose any existing data, your choice, okay? Or else if you want to choose any simple data. Okay. Okay, guys, just I have opened it. So before going to start with this VBA in Excel, VBA in Excel. So tell me this thing, guys, what is the VBA? VBA, what is the VBA? Yes, what is VBA? Any idea, guys? So the abbreviation of VBA is Visual Basic for Applications. So I'll write it over here. Visual Basics for Applications. So what is this VBA? What is the use of this VBA? What is the purpose of this VBA means? Actually, VBA is a special programming language, guys. It's a special programming language. It is a part of MS Office suite. Okay, actually, we can use this VBS in Excel. We can use this in PowerPoint presentations. We can use it in Words. VBS are available in all Microsoft suites. Okay, so everything is available. It's a programming language. Okay, so we can write some piece of code to get some things. Okay, I'll show you that to get the idea how this programming language is working. Ma'am, is anything coding is there? Actually, yes, we have some pieces of code we can write on our own to do some changes or some visual, I mean, the things highlightings. But it is not that much mandatory. We don't focus on the things like the coding part, the huge coding. Everything is generated in VBA. If you apply some highlighting cells or anything, everything macros will get recorded. So why we use this VBS means we use mostly this VBS in terms of data analysis and in the automation work, guys. So if you want to do quick automation of your work, so if you want to repeat the same step, if you want to repeat the same step in multiple sheets, if you want to repeat the same steps, I'm repeating, guys. If you want to repeat the same steps, if you want to make it is automatic work, so this VBS are provided with macros. So what is a macros? Actually, your macros are like they are recorders. You know the tape recorders. Like I'll give you one example. Suppose I want to repeat one announcement. I want to repeat one announcement, the same type of announcement multiple times. Okay, will you speak continuously in the mic? No, not needed, guys. Just record it once, and just play it. Yes. So the same way macros also like the recorders. Okay. So these recorders, whatever you do in your Excel sheet, they are watching. They will record everything. And after that, if you want to repeat that in any other Excel sheet, yes, we can do that. So this is called the exact automation work. So this along with the macros, VBS will work. So this coding, whenever you do something in your Excel sheet, so that VBA code in the background will be visible. So I'll open the code also. I'll show you the code also. Okay, right. So moving on to the concept. So just I want to start with the very basic VBA today. Okay, and how to do this macro recordings and everything. Clear, guys? Right, I'll take any one sheet. Okay, I'll take this sheet. You can take, guys, for today, before going to start with the macro basics, just I want to introduce some, right, how to get these macros, where to find these macros, how to get this VB and macro options in the tabs. Okay, right. So everybody open this. Yes, guys. Moving on to this, first we will find out where is this visual VBA, Visual Basics and Macros. Guys, will you able to see the developer option in your tab? Just confirm me once. Will you able to see this developer option? I have highlighted already over there. Okay. Yes, guys. If you are unable to find this option developer, what to do then? What to do? Right? So you have these tabs over, right? In the top side, you have some tabs over there. So after the view, if you are unable to find the developer, do one thing, just click on any one of these tabs and you have these ribbons in the downside. The ribbons, all these are ribbons. So just right click on any one of these ribbon, right click. right click on any one of these ribbons. If you are unable to find out this developer option, so your macros will be there in the developer, but if you want to get that add-on, so just right click on any one of the existing ribbons. Okay. And will you able to see customize the ribbon? Customize the ribbon over here. Customize the ribbon. Yes, click on the customize the ribbon. One new window will open, guys. This window will open. Okay. There in the customize the ribbon, will you able to see somewhere the developer checkbox over here? The developer checkbox here. Will you able to see this developer checkbox? So click on that checkbox. If it is unchecked, just click on that checkbox. Check it. Just click on check it. Okay, then simply click on OK, guys. When you click on OK, automatically your developer tab will be opened here. See, guys, in the top side, you will get this tab. In the top side, you will get this tab. Okay, just click on this developer option. Now, once the tab is on, just click on the developer over here. Okay, ma'am, is this possible? I mean, is this only the way to get this developer over here? No, guys, go to the file. Go to the file. You have options. Click on the files. Go to the file and click on the option. When you click on the option, again, you will be back to this window only. You will be back to this window only. This is another way, guys, to add the developers tab. Okay, this is another way. Okay, then we'll be able to see customize the ribbon. Again, back to that only. We have already checked it previously. So click on this check mark. Click on this check mark and click on OK. Click on this check mark and click on OK. Done, guys. Finished. Everybody got this developer tab in the top side. Then what are the things you are able to see? Visual Basic, macros, and record macro. So guys, if you want to deep dive into the macros, yes guys, even we can go with the deep dive into the macros and we can write the Visual Basic code also. So if you want to go with the coding, right, but all the students, but in terms of business intelligence, like analysis part, we don't require that huge complex code. So we don't need to write the code. So everything, whatever the things you are doing, so your macros will record and automatically code will be added in the backend. Okay, right. So how to record? Start with the macros. Okay, will you able to see the record macro option here, guys? Record macro option is there. Okay, I'll do one thing. So before going to start my recording, let me take this example. Suppose I'm in the home page. Okay, I want to highlight only some specific, the formatting and conditional formatting, guys. Formatting and conditional formattings. Yes. So what I want to do, so I want to put the SAM in yellow color and I have to click over here and I want to put Radha in yellow color. So let us assume 28 and 23 marks and I want to put target not completed into some yellow color parts like this. So every time what I am supposed to do, every time I have to fill this particular cell with colors. Yes or no? But here, your macros will help us. These macros will help us. So whatever the things you are doing for the first time, it will record everything. It will record. And after that, you can apply that recording on any one of these sets. Okay, so I'll show you that thing. Now we are going to start with recording macros. So go to the developer. Go to the developer. Okay, start your recording, guys. Whatever whenever you start recording, whatever the things you are doing, addition, subtraction, coloring, highlighting, whatever the things you are doing, your macro will record everything. It will record everything, guys. Okay, right, just simply click on record macro. So everybody click on record macro, start your recording. So are you getting this window? Are you getting this window over here? So you can put your macros name, any name you can put, like set. I'm just taking the name as set, or apply, set, update, whatever the name you want to put. Okay, set. Okay, and if you want to apply any shortcut keys, you can apply the shortcut keys. It's your choice, guys. So for now, I don't want to put any shortcut keys. Once we are good with recording the macros, how to apply these changes, how these recordings is working, moving on to the original data set, then I'll explain you the use of shortcuts. Okay, and where you want to set your macros on this new workbook, on this workbook, or entire personal macro workbook. So I want to apply the recording only on this workbook. So click on this workbook. Click on this workbook. Okay. Click on OK, guys. Click on OK. So unable to record. Why we'll see. So for that, I need to check. Is my macros are enabled or disabled. Okay, I'm unable to record means maybe my macros are disabled. Okay, for that we need to check. So everybody, now go to the file. Go to the file. Go to the options. Go to the options. Go to the file. Go to the options. Click on the trust center. Click on the trust center. Will you able to see trust center settings? Click on the trust center settings. Click on the trust center settings, then macro settings. I'll repeat that. Go to the file. Go to the file. Go to the options. Click on trust centers. Okay. Click on trust center settings. Okay, then click on the macro settings. Then if you disable all these things and if you don't trust them, so you cannot do any VBA project over there. Okay, so enable them and check mark this box and click on OK. Then click on OK. Then start your recording macro. So I'll check with this why I'm unable to do this. Okay. Thing is, here when you want to set your macro name over there, so it won't take any like spaces. It won't take any spaces over there. Okay, and compulsory we can go with underscore, but we cannot put any other symbols. Okay, but still I'm unable to record my macro, so maybe my sheet is protected. So let me try with any other sheets. So I'll open any other sheets. Already I have some done previous things. I'll show you here. Okay, right. So I'll start with this sheet. Okay, go to the developer and record a macro. I'm keeping the same name, guys, macro 2, and click on OK. Right. See, maybe that sheet is protected, guys. I'm unable to record the macro over there. See, guys, my recording started over here. See, my macro is started recording. It is started my recording, started recording. Okay, so suppose the same thing, we have highlighted some cells, right? We have highlighted some cells, right, previously. So what I'm doing, I'm going to do some highlighting things. So go to the home. Go to the home. I want to apply like this yellow color over here. Okay, and I'll apply some yellow color over here. So the macro is recording these things, guys. The macro is recording these things. Okay, done. I have applied only one part, very basic, guys. I'm going to show very basic. So then go to your developer. See, guys, I'm going to stop my things. Just stop recording. Done. My macro is recorded something from my Excel sheet. Okay. Then what is that thing it is recorded? Applying the color, yellow color to this. Whenever you select on particular cell, it is going to apply that color. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do here is, I'll do one thing. I'll insert, I'll put one button over here. I'll put one button over here so that whenever I click on this cell and the button, the changes will be applied over here. Why? Because it is going to do some automation over here. Yes or no? So I'll go to the insert. I'll take one button over here. So you can choose anything. I'll just put one button here. Just click inside. You can put any color. So edit the text like click. And you can take any text over here, guys, not mandatory. Just put one button. Whenever you click on this button, that the highlight, that means the cells will be highlighted with yellow color. Okay. Now, guys, if you have any sheet protections, your macros, it cannot do that. So that sheet, I think I have some protection over there. So it is not able to, but this sheet is working. It's the same Excel only. Right, done. Guys, everybody up to this part reached. Have you stopped your recording, macro recording? Then just right click over here. Right click over here. Right click over here. And assign your macro to this button. Assign. So what is my macro name, guys? Macro 2. Assign your macro. Guys, if the procedure, if you do it in the wrong way, definitely it won't take the procedure. Compulsory, we have to follow the procedure, guys. It needs some practice also. Okay. Then select your macro to name. What is your macro name? Click on OK. Click on OK. Done, guys. So if I click here, just whenever I click here, see, guys, I'm not going to apply any color. I'm not going to take any insert, just button. Will you able to see? When I move my cursor outside the click, it is in the plus symbol. But whenever I move my cursor onto this, I'm getting some hand symbol over there, like a button. So to assign the macro, first insert one simple button over here, right click and assign macro. Yes, guys, do it quick. Okay, just select macro and click on OK. See guys, what my macro done previously. Whenever I started my macro recording, yes, I have given some color to two cells, yellow color to two cells. Yes or no? And instead of giving multiple times to each and every cell, go to the home, apply the colors, I have applied the macro over to this button. So whenever I select particular cell, see, my color is applied. Ma'am, only to one cell? No, guys. Suppose I want to apply the same color to everything. Click. Done. Ma'am, how many such type of buttons we can do? So just put one more, just record one more time, one more macro over here. If you want to put red colors to this, if you want to put red color to this, put one more thing here. Just click that button and repeat this. So just go to the developer. Okay. Just record the macro and I'm applying OK here. I want to put red color to these cells. Let me take green, okay? So here also, I want to put some green color. It is recording, right? So again, go to the developer, then stop recording. Done. And come to the insert. So take any one shape. Let me take circle. Okay. So enter your text. Set, let me take green color. Okay, name, guys. You can put any name. Right click over here and assign the macro. Which macro, guys? What is this macro? Macro 3. And click on OK. Done. Right. So I want to apply green here. So my macro is not recorded properly. Guys, my macro is not recorded. It will work. So, but here yellow is working. Yes, see guys, the same way, but my macro is not recorded properly. So I'll repeat this procedure. It is not recorded. Okay, let it be, guys. I'll show you. We can put multiple, guys. Okay. You can repeat this procedure. No issue. Now got the idea how it is automating our work over here, how it is doing automation of our work in Quick. So instead of selecting every time this part and selecting here green color, selecting here green color. So what it is doing, so with one button, we can choose how many cells you want, how many formats you want to do, you can do that. So guys, this is the basic part I'm explaining. Okay, I have not shown you the code behind this. Yes or no, I have not shown you the code behind this. So that we will do this. And so today is Friday. Okay. So I think no class tomorrow and we have a session on Monday. So again, I'll show you this thing one more time in the beginning. Just we'll repeat this in a glance. After that, we will discuss about the code part. And we will go with, I have already shared the Excel sheets, right? So with one real-time example, how this is the basic, but on the data set. So how these macros and VBA code is helpful in the real-time data sets, like how we have done in the variance analysis part using the Power Query and Windows, like the Power Pivot, UL combo charts. The same way I'll give you one data set and we will do that. Okay, this macros and VBS. Okay, just I want to do a simple quick recap what we have done in the today's session. So the Power Query only we have finished today, the Power Queries, cleaning part. Okay, how to merge the tables. Okay, how to close and load the tables, how to make the new connections, queries, and how to merge the tables. Compulsory, your rows should match over there if you want to merge the two tables. And after that, how to summarize this loaded data using the pivot tables. Then with the help of pivot tables, we have done the visualization part. In the visualization part, especially we have discussed combo charts and the secondary axis also. Yes, and after that, just we have started with the introduction of macros and automation. We have not done with the code, just the recording of basic macros we have started. Okay, this part we will see in the Monday session. So we'll finish the VBA in the first half and we'll go with the dashboards. So what is a dashboard? How to create the interactive dashboards. Okay, guys, that is the day 7 agenda that we will cover it on Monday. Okay, guys, so just go through the recorded video and practice it. Do some practice. Okay, right. Yeah, okay, guys, we'll meet on Monday. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Yeah, tomorrow no class. Susmita, no class, right? We have session on
No, ma'am. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, we don't have. Again, we are meeting on Monday.
Monday. Okay, guys, we'll continue this topic. Again, I'll repeat from Monday. Okay, right. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Thank you, Susmita.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable class. We'll meet again by Monday.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. So yeah, students, as we informed, like we don't have a session by tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I mean Saturday and Sunday. So kindly join back on Monday at 7 p.m. Thank you all for joining. We are winding up for the day. Good night. Thank you all.